SOMA, a first-person survival horror game produced by Frictional Studios. The same studio that brought us the infamous horror classic Amnesia: The Dark Descent, as well as the less popular series Penumbra. SOMA was originally released back in September 2015. Does it still hold water 6 years later? Get it? Because it takes place underwater? Okay. Well, let's take a quick look, shall we? The game starts off in a studio apartment in downtown Toronto, Canada. You are Simon Jarrett, a lucky yet unlucky chap who survived a recent car accident. In the crash, he suffered irreversible and eventually fatal brain damage. Out of options, you agree to undergo an experimental brain scan from a graduate student named David Munchie. You jump on the subway to get to his office. These are actual stops on the subway, too. It's a nice touch. But I will say that the subway is not as trashy and shabby looking in real life. And not nearly as empty, but I digress. You get to Munchie's office, he zaps your brain, and zippity-doo-dah, you're somewhere else. This is where the rest of the game takes place. Pathos 2, an underwater research facility. Researching what? I ain't telling. It plays like your typical first-person game. Exactly like Amnesia, in fact. Click and drag to open doors and drawers and whatnot. All very familiar. There's notes and puzzles to complete throughout Pathos 2, as well as abominations in the form of robots and massive duty with legs. You can't look at the monsters in this game, for whatever reason. Call back to Amnesia with a sanity meter? Maybe. Maybe. So you can't look at them, you can't fight them, but you can run, and run you shall. The only thing you have to keep you alive is this gizmo, and, Catherine. She'll lead you through the station to accomplish the main objective of this game, recovering and launching the Ark. But it won't be easy because these abominations are littered throughout the station. And this kind of leads me to what I found kind of disappointing about this game. It's meant to be scary, right? But I didn't find it that particularly terrifying. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. But as a survival horror game, it's kind of meh. There is one time in this game, one time, where it feels like a horror game. It happens about a quarter of the way into the game. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I will simply say the part where you need to interact with this terminal, that's it. Everything else seems more like an obstacle or a minor inconvenience. That's not to say you shouldn't play it, because it's a damn good game. The story is what makes this game so amazing, and the environments are also stunning.
Girl, that's a booty house.
You get this constant feeling of dread as you travel through Pathos 2. You're only getting deeper and deeper below the surface, when all you really want to do is return to dry land. As you progress through the game, you learn more about the events that transpired here, as well as what the true purpose of the station is. Who are all these robots? What are these experiments? Are there any surviving humans left on the station? And how did you get here in the first place? Bro, it's worth it to find out. The ending of this game just made my jaw drop. I was very satisfied, and I've played this game multiple times as a result. Like I said before, if you're looking for a terrifying game, this probably isn't it, but if you're looking for a thriller with a great story, then this is it. Pick it up, you won't regret it.